see some tips about goal setting, some experiences of me and my friend Anand, and also we will see some books to read to improve your self growth and productivity. So, hi Anand,
Hello,
how are you?
I am fine. What about you?
I am also fine. So, in this video, we will be talking about how to set goals. So, Anand, can you tell me what are your experiences or tips about goal setting?
I have saw that most of people set goals at the starting of year and don't complete them at the end of year. It's because they don't they it's because they forget about the systems to build.
Yeah, I understand, but
Hmm.
uh, we are discussing this point because it's 1 January and you know that everybody is setting goals and regulations, but many people just set the goals but do not follow them or just follow them for 5 to 10 days. They are not able to make it consistent. So, have you any experience, prior experience that you were setting goals which can be lead to some consistency?
Um, we should set goals that are necessity for us. Like if you want to leave the junk food, then you have to set goal for healthy lifestyles, and you should tell to your parents or all friends that you are following this commitment to yourself. And most of time, what happen? We follow 10 to 5 days in motivation our goal, and then a downfall occurs, means we don't have motivation, and that time if you survive yourself and control your mind to agree that you are doing this, then you can achieve your goal.
Yeah, I understand somewhat, and the point of junk food is related to me because you know that I have too much addiction of it, and now I have regulated that in New Year I have a resolution that I will not eat junk food for at least 21 days from now.
Hmm.
Let's see what happens, but I know about that consistency as well. That whenever I follow something, some habits, I tend to give up after 5 to 10 days because after some time the activity or the habit becomes lazy to do, or we just tend to be lazy, and the habit do not provides us any motivation to do after some days. So, do you know about any habit that can give us motivation or any trick related to this?
To form habit, we should follow atomic habit book. uh, from that, the author tells that the when we build habit, our we start with the motivation, but after 10 to 5 days our motivation gone. Then leave any bad habit, and after 5 to 10 days the our dopamines gets low, and uh, we don't get any pleasure from that activity. So our brain craves to do something exciting, so we discontinue to that habit.
Hmm. Yeah, so after some time we just discontinue the habit.
Hmm.
But to maintain the consistency, like you know that top 1% successful people just maintain the consistency. No matter how they feel, no matter how their emotion is, they just do the thing. But this doesn't come if we just practice it 7 days or 21 days. I know that 21-day challenge helps us building habit, but it's not there like that. If you build a habit for 21 days, it is 100% stick to you. Still, after 21 days, on day 22, you still need to put hard work to maintain the habit and maintain the consistency. So, if we think about it, uh, to maintain habits, we can say that there are majorly two types: good habits and bad habits.
Mm.
When we see bad habits, the ability to be consistent in bad habits or just bad habits are get formed or addicted is very much high, and to the good habits it is very low. Do you think what can be the issue or what can be the main criteria behind this?
Mm, Most of bad habits are give us more pleasure, and our brain want short-term pleasure, like we do scrolling or any smoking, alcohol, that gives us accept from this world and our day-to-day life.
Yeah, it is true that bad habits provide us some pleasure, but how can we replicate that pleasure into good habits? Are there any tips regarding that?
Mm, we can join our good habits with some short pleasures. Means if you follow your diet for for a day, then you can give yourself any short term pleasure, that can be any watching any short show or serial or your favorite work.
Yeah, basically you are telling that we should attach our good habit with a bad habit so that the motivation to do the good habit it spikes with us, and due to the bad habit we can make the
Continue.
good habit stick to ourselves.
Hmm. That I mean, if 100% is our habit, take the 90% good habit and 10% bad habit. We can say pleasure, short term pleasure.
Mm, okay. So can you provide a real world example about any habit? So let's take an example of if you want to do exercise regularly for 15 minutes a day. Most of the people don't do exercise especially in India, where everyone knows that exercise is very crucial part of the lifestyle and it is there for being healthy and live longer. But still, majority people know the real thing, but still do not do any kind of exercise or physical work. So, how can we make the habit of 15-minute workout daily in the morning? No matter, we don't have to wake up early in the morning. Just whenever we will wake up, we will just do 15-minute exercise before working on our day-to-day activities.
Uh, I have solution for it. Like I wake up at 6 o'clock around and go for a little walk, and later that I do some exercise, and I associate that exercise with playing my pet. If I don't exercise, I don't play with my pet. Likewise, I really want to play with my pet. Before that, I need to do exercise.
Yeah, that can be the thing. Your mind craves to play with your pet, but
Hmm.
your mind suggests that before playing with pet, you should do exercise. Otherwise, you will not allow yourself to play with it, right?
Yes, it's like a door of room. I need to unlock that first, and then I get in the room.
Yeah, it's like some authors or some people say it as a gamification of habits.
Hmm.
Like they provide rewards after making a habit,
But
just like we get rewards in games.
but reward should be good for us. If I do exercise, I need chocolates regularly. it will not benefit for my health.
Yeah, you are just losing the main purpose of exercise by this.
Yes.
So that we have summarized that the first part is in your habit. We should make the habit consistent by adding a small thing of reward or something like that, which will uh, excite us to do the habit consistently. But still, the hard work we have to put in, and regularly we have to get into that habit. And sometimes what happens with people that they just forgot to do the habit because of any important task or any important work they get immediately.
Hmm.
Lot of time people just forget that they had to do something, but after some time they realize that, oh, I wake up in the morning but didn't do exercise. So there is a concept in atomic habits of habit stacking. In habit stacking, we just stack new habits with our old habits which
Yes.
we have already there. Means, example, if we brush regularly, everyone brushes teeth in the morning. Firstly, they wake up and they just go into brushing their teeth. So this habit is very ingrained in us, and we don't think about it. We just do the habit. So, author of Atomic Habits, James Clear, says that if we take the habit which is ingrown in us, like brushing our teeth, and attach a particular habit, like example, drinking a glass of water in the morning, with it, then the habit becomes easy to remember. Like first we will wake up, we will brush our teeth, and we will drink a glass of water. If we do this consistently, it is called as habit stacking, and it will make the formation of habit very easy to us.
It's like connecting the dots that are previously built with new one.
Yeah, like that. So,
And another way to remind ourselves is to tell our family that I am following this habit, and they will remind you if you don't follow it.
yeah, that idea, I remember the idea, but I don't actually able to remember the name. What was the name of that idea?
I don't know name, but I just follow this because all human always remember mistakes or what is the left behind. So if you don't follow, all will blame you and you will try to make it complete.
Yeah, it is kind of external monitoring, like where anyone who which is a trustworthy person to you will monitor that do you do the specific habit or not, and he or she will guide you. Because of her presence, you can make the habit work.
And
There are some apps as well for this. Some apps are put your money, and if you do the thing, your money get returned, and if you don't do the thing, the money will be lost. So due to this, people also get the motivation to do the habit.
and we can also find any partner or a friend to do habit, like if you want to do exercise or if you want to go on walk, you can find any partner near or your neighbor, so you both will remind to each other if you forget.
Yeah, that study says that if you just do single habit, then you will for it will be hard to you. But if you have any partner or some any person with you, which you both follow the habit or you both build the habit, then the probability of making the habit just increase by 50 to 70%.
Hmm. It's
So it was all about atomic habits, but there can be other books regarding to habits. Can you name a few?
I read one of that, but I don't remember the name. In that one concept was if you miss any day due to any change in your schedule or if you go to any other place, that says that author, you should don't miss 2 days in sequence. Means if you miss one day, after that you want to get on the horse again.
Yeah, it's I have also read the idea, but I don't remember the name. It says that you should not miss 2 days in a row.
Hmm.
If you miss one day, it takes hard work of 2 days to make the habit again. But if you miss 2 days, we tend to have the hard work of a whole week to restore our habit. And if we don't do certain habit for a week, then it's like not doing the habit. We have to start from zero again. So we should not miss the habit for many days. Author says that if you miss one day, it will not impact much, but if you miss multiple days, then it will definitely impact and you will have to start from zero again.
Yes. If you miss your morning schedule, you can do it in evening that day. This is the better than missing any day. Like your schedule is, you will do exercise after wake up. You can do it in the evening also. And
Mm.
another way to follow your habits, that is, you can reflect your habits by making any tracker that whole month or 21 days for, and write tick for every each day, so you will remember your habits or consistency. You don't want to miss it.
Yeah, it's like we have the progress in front of us tick onto the calendar. Some successful people also follow this, like they attach a calendar in front of them, and each day when they do certain habits, they just cross the mark and show some progress. There was a great comedian, I don't remember the name, but he was following the same habit of writing jokes every day, and he became the most successful comedian in the history.
And we can also visualize our goal. Means if you want to lose weight or gain weight, you can visualize yourself that you have achieved that goal. That will give you motivation to start again, or to be consistent on your goal.
Hmm. There is another book you should you have, I think you have know the name. It is known as the Power of Habits.
Yes,
Do you know it?
I think I read. I don't remember many.
There is a concept of the habit loop that the habit has mainly three parts. If we see the uh, habit loop in the Power of Habits book, it says that habit loop has three major parts.
Trigger,
And
trigger, action, reward, right?
yeah, trigger action reward, right. So trigger is basically something that that reminds you that you have to do the habit. Trigger is like we have recently seen the example of brushing your teeth and then drinking a glass of water. In this, the brushing teeth will be a trigger to actual habit. Actual habit is drinking the water. So likewise, if
Yes.
we if we have to just cut down a bad habit, then we have to remove the trigger, and if we have to uh, establish a good habit, then we have to make the trigger very easy to see.
Yes, it is a very good way to control our triggers to follow or destroy any habit. We can also improve our. We should also improve our image, that how we see to ourselves. That also increase our discipline and consistency. Means if you have a goal to become a disciplined and consistent man or person, then you can visualize, or you can use affirmation to that. Then your mind thinks that you are becoming that person. It's like a law of attraction, that your mind run on that frequency. And your mind don't get distracted in small pleasures, because knows that we have big plans for future.
Yeah, there is a good thing. I have read also about idea of affirmations, morning affirmations, in which we just stand in front of mirror or just visualize that what will be our um, day look like in the future, or what will our habits, or what will we achieve in future. We will just visualize the thing, and we will say that we will say in our mind that we will achieve the thing, we have achieved the thing. Likewise, this these affirmations really help in law, in that you said that law of attraction. It is a similar kind of thing. Whenever you are very much aware of certain things, or you just make a thing in your head, then it will be happen. If you just don't do anything about it, it will not happen. Like in goal setting, if we write down our goals, it is we increase the probability that our goal will be completed. But if we just think about the goal and don't make any actions in front of it, then the probability of actually achieving the goal very much is zero.
Yes, I would like to add a point, next point for it, that our mind is like what we repeat to it again and again. Like I have tried the affirmations that I say I am powerful mentally and physically. That day I feel more energy in myself. Likewise, we should uh, uh, we should input or take good content while following habits. If you are following a good diet, you don't should watch any junk food video or any craving video or triggers for it.
Yeah, just like it is like a bad habit. To remove a bad habit, we just need to make the triggers invisible, so that we will know, our mind will not remind us to eat junk food, or something like that.
And we should also talk about discipline, because motivation is temporary and discipline is permanent. Discipline means we do things if your mind is if you feel to do or not feel to do, you have to do. What do you think about discipline and how to follow discipline?
If we think about discipline, that I don't have much of the discipline, but I think discipline comes from liking the thing you are doing. If you are doing the thing you don't like too much, then the discipline will not last for too long. It will just fade out after some days. But if you like what you are doing, then the discipline will automatically be built, and you will follow the habit consistently over a long period. Like example, I like coding very much. I can code for literally 24/7. So that coding every day, or just writing a program or project every week, it is very easy for me. But people which don't like coding too much, or don't like watching the tutorials or other things, they just think that they should learn coding, and they ask me, oh, how can we learn coding? I suggest them some videos and other things, but they just follow the videos for a few days or a week. After that, they just become lazy and just forget to do the next thing. So I think that discipline is not the thing that we should do or not do a thing, even if our emotion is not in that direction. But it is like that if you like the thing, you will do the thing with discipline.
I also have a different perspective on that. That if you want to learn coding, means yeah, if you know the coding is good for you and you have to learn, but you don't want to feel to do, then you can discipline yourself for around, if you commit to yourself 50 days or 100 days, I will do 1 hour of coding every day with following tutorials and doing exercise for it. Then by the repetitions, you will what you are doing, you start liking that. That is the another side of this coin.
Yeah, it is like the saying of Steve Jobs that do the thing you like or like the thing that you do.
Yes.
So I know that you were learning to code. What was your experience about the whole thing?
uh, I was stuck in logic building, but I don't follow around. I only follow for few weeks or a week. After that, I don't follow. But I can do it if I follow 15 days of coding for 1 hour. It can be possible for me. But I also have other interests, so my mind should tell me. My mind tell that I should follow my other interests, like I want to or like to make projects, so it more motivates me to build project than coding. That's
Yeah, I
why.
understand that. You know that you watch videos, but you don't actually like watching videos. You get tired after some time, and your mind reminds that you should build other projects like the IoT and hardware related things you were uh, making. But this tells us that we are very much distracting from our work. That if we are doing a certain thing, it is in our hand, but we our mind just distracts from it and takes us in our other direction. So if we are working on a project, then our mind says that other four projects are remaining. But if we start doing those projects, then our mind says that the first project was remaining. So it is like an endless loop, and our minds is distracted always. So what do you think that what will be the solution for this?
Likewise, you said I was learning coding and I didn't follow it. I also have a point for it that if I was learning Python, so I didn't complete the process and I didn't get the reward for it. Means I didn't build any uh, mind-blowing project that give me any result or happiness. That happiness can motivate me to do more coding, I think.
Yeah. So what do you think that if you need to build some projects, then what the thing can you do to uh, make the thing liking? What can you do to make the coding you like?
uh, we all humans like the success or rewards. Likewise, we can focus on reward. Means if I want to learn coding, then I can do project that can be half hardware or half software. Means I like hardware, that uh, that motivates me to do or complete the project. But with that I can do also coding for it, and the both after the completion of project, that will give me happiness, or I can also gamify the systems from making small modules that can give me faith that this project will work and we should do our more work.
Yeah, I got the thing that you
It's
can do
also
something.
it's also like connect connect old interest with new interest, then you can manage both.
Yeah. So I think now it's come to the end, and I think you should summarize what we have seen so far.
We first see that habit is the repetition of anything which we want to automate for our mind. Means if we will if we build habit, then we don't need to think about that. Like we do brush to our teeth, we don't think, or uh, have you likewise. And then we talk about the uh, habit stat
Stacking.
stacking. Means associating old habits or new habits together to remind us, or then we discuss about triggers for establishing new habits. If we control triggers, you can control your habits. Then we talk about reward system, that we can give rewards to ourselves, but reward should be positive or beneficial for us, not the opposite to habit that will destroy our habit, health, or other thing. Uh, Later we discuss about affirmation, self-image, and discipline. Means we should visualize our future self, what we want to become. That will motivate us to do every day that work to become what we want to do. And affirmation give us energy internally from the mind to complete our task. And uh, later we also discuss about gamification of habits, that we can gamify habits by building small or dividing project into chunks for getting better results. Or we can also visualize or see our progress by putting it on the calendar. It's all about today's topic, goal setting.
Yeah, but at last I can say the listeners that they should read some books related to self-help. I will recommend some books like reading Atomic Habits, Power of Habits, and also a book called as Deep Work. It says us how to be focused in the world of distraction. What are your recommendations?
I will recommend hyper focus, that also focus on the habits and the concentration of mind.
Okay, so thanks, Anand. In this podcast, we have seen the goals. Hope listeners have gained some knowledge out of it. At last, I am like to share our introduction. We both are diploma students and working in the field of AI, and we just plan to do some stuff related to it and share our knowledge on the YouTube and with the public. So we are making this podcast for it. Hope you like it. Enjoy. Bye bye. See you.